Geez, that might have helped. Just let me get to the game here. Oop, I've got something happening. Oh, please work. Hey, there's the game up on my tablet. Schween, can you hear me, please? So what, they've changed all the settings in YouTube from the look of this. No audio or video. Right, give it a couple of moments, please. Thanks, Swin. Right, I hope it'll come on in a moment. Just do that. Can you give me a comment, Schwinn, if it starts to work? It's coming back on my tablet. Just let me turn up the volume here. So if I do that, do I get feedback from my tablet? Comment, Schwinn, if it starts to work. It's coming back on my tablet. Just let me turn up the volume here. Alright, Schwinn, it's coming back to me now. I hope it's going at your end. Just let me Alt-Tab out and send you a comment, if I hope. Thank you. Thank you, Schwinn. Right, let me go back to the game. Sorry, what's happened here, people, is I've got Schwinn or anybody else is looking. Actually, my tablet's not kept up yet. Oh. Let me send myself another comment. Yeah, thank you, Schwinn. Hang on, I think it's going. But every time I Alt-Tab out, the screen goes blank. That's always happened. I haven't typed in the... Now if I do that and go back to the game... Alright, Schwinn, hang on here. I'm going to restart my tablet. Why did they change the settings in the YouTube thing? Right, just wait for this to come back here. Okay, Schwinn, you have to hang tight here for a couple of minutes. I'm going to reboot the entire tablet. And then I should at least be able to play, and I'll have to Alt-Tab out to see your comments for a moment. Hello, Key27. Now, Schwinn may be used to this, but thank you. Because it's not coming up on my tablet. Right, now your screen, every time I Alt-Tab out, I'm on my notebook in a public library. I'm not certain either of you two are on the screen. You may be here with the most excellent pianist. There's a piano in this library, and the person playing the piano, it's a teenage girl, is unquestionably the best I've ever heard play, and I've heard a few. So at the moment, we're just hanging tight till my tablet reboots. I'll tell you what's happened here for today, is that I had an appointment yesterday, and yesterday's appointment time would have enabled me to get into this city and back on the normal trains. But yesterday's weather, right, here I go again. Yesterday's weather was so bad I cancelled the appointment and came in today for a replacement one at a less convenient time. There we go. I think we've got it going at last. Okay, Key27 or Schwinn, can you give me a comment as to whether you can still see and hear? I think it's going properly now. Anyhow, what was I saying? Hello, Drew. I hope you can see and hear this, because I'm back in the library and YouTube has decided to fiddle about with their software. What was happening? Yeah, I've got a couple of hours since I've come in today. I have a less convenient appointment time. I've got a couple of hours to spare, so I can stream here for about an hour and 45 minutes. I was hoping for 2 hours. Oh dear me. So you'll have to put up with me. Thank you, Keith. Thank you, Schwinn. Right, let's go here. I'm just going to do the easiest thing I can, which is Raxka. I'm assuming you can hear the piano. Thank you, Drewer. Right. I'm going to do this. I seriously can hardly I think you'll be able to hear me better than I can hear me, because the pianist, good though she is extremely loud. What are we doing here? So I'll do the easiest thing I can think of, which is to run Raxka. And I think we're in players 3, we're away. Oh, okay, key 27, that doesn't look at all convenient. There, alright. In fact, I think, folks, I have to go out and make one other setting to OBS here. I think, yeah, we're normally clogged with potions. Just let me alt tab out here, people, because the sound's coming out through my notebook and it shouldn't be. Let me do that. Alright, don't know what's going on here. Desktop audio voice speakers, and it's coming out through the correct port. Let's go there. Sort of thing you can't really test. Oh, hang on. Just let me go somewhere else. No, that's... Oh, no. Hang on, people. Just let me do a couple of other things here. This is chaos. No, I think it's going correctly. Right. Let's go back there. Yep, public library is right. Yep, and if it's going fine according to you, I think what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to bump up my own volume through my headphones a bit. Right. Hey, here we go. I think we're away, folks. I hope you find this entertaining. I said I'm trying to get into the habit of, whenever I have a couple of hours spare in this city, to bring my notebook with me. And what was that one? The other thing I've got to get used to, Pete, is my notebook screen's not as good as my desktop screen. So I hope I don't miss anything. Right, here we go. We'll run Raxka. We may have a go with Smichael. Whoa, where's the mouse? Right. Okay. I'm just going to get used to this. I haven't done this for... The last time I did a stream from the notebook was when I was at that car dealership. Oh. Ooh. Right, let's have a run around. Let me alter the screen angle just a bit. That might be a bit better. Wow. There's some things you just cannot predict. Mute or lightning, we'll worry about it. Right. Well, since we've got a favourable roll here, people, we might as well clear it out. Yes, Drewer, yes, I do. Yes, I don't think I'm even allowed to alter that now. I spotted that, of course, after I'd done it, because I said I'd be on at 4:30, which was always a stupid thing. Oh, let's chase that thing down later. Yep, I'm aware of it, Drewer. I'm not certain I'll be able to alter it now, but okay. I still intend to stream tomorrow. But I said I hadn't. Right. How many keys we got here? No, 4 up for keys. So we'll go through these easy areas. I don't see much point in all fairness. She's level 96 and a bit. I've got to say, I don't see too much point to advancing beyond level 96, but I'm picking what I think is the easiest thing to do because I'm not familiar all that much anymore with playing on my notebook. That's unique, I didn't even notice. Okay. That's the one from... no, I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, right. Now, for what it's worth, people have actually found... Oh, battle orders. I've actually found another place from where I can stream. The city I'm in has 2 railway stations and 2 libraries, both of which are only about a couple of minutes distance riding time from the railway station, each respective railway station. At a suggestion of a friend of mine, I went and tested the internet speed at the other library. I didn't even see them. Went and tested the internet speed at the other library, and it's just as good as this one. And in terms of internet upload speed, this one is better than my home. Hello, Zivko. Sorry, I'm blabbing on here. Got a couple of hours to spare. The train leaves at 8. It's currently 20 past 5. Since it's Friday, people, this library opens an extra hour and will go till 7, and that's where I'm streaming to. And what's happened is that the trains between this city and Melbourne have been replaced by buses due to rail works. They're doubling the track, which will be a great thing when it gets finished. But they're doubling the track between this city and Melbourne. So, by the way, can you give me a comment as to, well, you can... Yeah, she's playing the Mission Impossible theme. Can you hear the piano? Because she's really good. What was I saying? Yeah, they're doubling the line. Oh, okay. That's mercenary work. They're doubling the line, and they've replaced all the buses, the trains that normally connect. They've replaced them with buses. And since the buses don't run as fast as the trains, the train that I will take home has to wait for the connecting buses. That means instead of the train going home about 20 to 8 in the evening, it goes home about 8 o'clock. I'm going to let the mercenary do his bit there. Oh, come on. Thank you. The piano, yeah, it's... Yeah, I've heard a few pianists here, and I reckon she's about pick of the bunch. I'd say she's no more than 15 tops. No attack speed, despite the 20 magic find. I think we'll give this area a miss. Whoops, we want... Now I'm trying to adjust to the notebook keyboard. Right, we're in. multi-shot, yeah, thought so. We might have put on the banner, we might have a go with Smithel. Anything worth picking up in that lot? Oh, hello Drew. Sorry, thank you for calling in at all, Drew. Yeah. How many javelins we got? 60. I thought we'd have to be down a bit. Okay, we haven't seen the third monster. What do we get? Oh, Death Lords I think we can handle. So we'll clear this out as well. Oh wait, where are you? Right. The pianist is still playing, by the way, but she's actually playing a quieter piece. And there's quite a crowd over there listening to her. We have to go back and get javelins. We cannot possibly be replenishing them at the rate I'm using them. I couldn't get onto the Discord, by the way. I think the library internet system is blocking it. In fact, I haven't seen Nightbot jump in yet, but I was able to get to Nightbot. So this is all a bit experimental. Oh no, we've actually increased our number of javelins. Or was that a Mitre on the Death Lords? It is too. Alright. It's the Serpent's Gen. No. Oh, geez, I'm having trouble seeing the mouse. The mercenary's holding up pretty well. And it's down. Let's do that. Let's have that ghost one forgotten. Amethyst we will have. Right, let's go back and get some repairs. So it's coming up to 5:30 people. I would expect that they'll give a call in the library. I'd expect to be able to go people at about 10 to 7.
Salutations.
No. I usually find that rare wands, not that I need much gold, but are invariably worth full gold. And that one's no exception. We've got 5 people in chat, but thanks for the people who've joined in anyway.
Afternoon.
We now need Ravenfrost and I'm not using Cat's Eye at all. I'm not using that Nagel ring at all. We may, hello Jorm. This is a bit of a surprise one, Jorm. I had to change an appointment from yesterday, and I had to reschedule it for today at a less convenient time. Oh, there's a diamond I missed. So this, Jorm, is how I used to stream from the library in the nearest major city to where I live, and the library, it always surprised me that the library internet was that good, but in fact I don't need Nature's Peace on just yet, do I? Yeah, I'll switch actually for Bale key 27. I tend to switch to Ravensfrost just to get Cannot Be Frozen. What I do, I'll switch back to the Nagel ring when we get past Bale's first two. Geez, I cannot see the mouse pointer quite quickly enough. Where is it? There. So, is there anybody on the stream? Geez, that's all there was. Right, out we go. Is there anybody on the stream who remembers when I used to do this? Like, I only started streaming from home in about June this year. Is there anybody on the stream like so for about November of last? The other ring is that one there. That's my dual leech ring, and I also have an 8% mana steel amulet. That just stops me using mana potions all the time. That amulet key 27. Oh yeah, Schwinn, look, I'm thinking, yeah, that sounds a great idea. I just don't pay any attention as to when it occurs. Mr. Grimgroth came on the stream at the last ladder reset and invited me to take part in it, but he only gave me 10 minutes notice. I pay no attention to such things whatsoever. Let's have that emerald. Oh, we had room to pick it up too. So, yeah, I assume there's nobody on here when I was doing it, like so from about November of last year to about June of this year. This is how I streamed. I haven't got. Oh, I haven't put Nature's Peace on, have I? Alright, we're going to have to do it out of here. I haven't put Nature's Peace on, just convinced myself I probably don't need it. December the 6th? Gee, Schwinn, you're doing well there. Because I looked it up the other day. Yeah, Schwinn, would you mind if you've got time there? Tell me how you knew it that accurately? Was announced today. Thank you. All right. Where is that mouse pointer? Oh, sorry. Yes, Schwinn, that's when the ladder reset. Sorry, because that's more or less the... Now I've got it. That's the ladder reset. So I thought you knew when I'd first started streaming, because that's round about right. So I did a couple of test streams. Oh. No. few. Perhaps some cold damage wouldn't go astray against lightning immunes. Still another one. NWN Enchanted Edition. I don't even know what that is. I shall have to confess to blind ignorance on that. Jeez. I've never... NWN? I've never heard of it. Can't... How's the mercenary standing up? Give me a potion. Oops, 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 oops. Awkward mouse position. Right, try that. Thanks. Give him another mouse potion. Oh, Neverwinter Nights. Right, thank you. That I have. Oh, I thought that would happen. Oh dear me. I've forgiven him 2 potions for nothing. Alright, might be one at a time stuff here. Oh, he's immune to lightning. Alright, let's go home and get Mazan.
How may I be of help?
Evening.
Neverwinter Nights. Oh, yes, I used to have game demos, people. It was a really, yeah, I know of it. Not an physical as well as he knows. Is this immune to physical and we're relying on the decrepify, are we? I think we're going to get there. Oh, battle orders is down. Okay. How many javelins we got? 104, plenty. Oh, come on. Right. Okay. Now we go for the Ravenfrost. Yep. No, I was always trying to accept the challenge, Jorn, but okay. Let's do that. Nothing worth picking up there. Large charm will give a miss, right? No, we're in against... Like, let's just normally grab a couple of mana potions from out here. We should nearly always get breathed on. Let's do that. Oh, one more. Okay. On players 3, right. Right. Yeah, lost one already. Yeah. While the decrepify's up, Vale doesn't teleport, that suits me. Oop. Alright, there we go, he's down. We've got something. Nothing really notable. Ring mail, dark blood, demon crossbow. Can't remember. In fact, I got that last night too. Let's sell that Avenger Guard.
Good afternoon.
Not even worth much.
What do you need?
Oh, we lost something off the Dush route if we see that. No, Jorm, I didn't see it. So I can't get to the Discord, I said, from here. Now, when did I go on the Discord? To answer a message from Air, alright. No, then congratulations on finding that. Because you favour Archon Plate, don't you, for things like Enigma? Okay. Okay, we've got Stranglers, alright, we'll have to put up with them. Oh, I thought there's someone's unique over here. Almost give these a miss, I think. In fact, I think we will. What have we got on? We've still got on the Ravenfrost, haven't we? I'm judging it. Yeah, hang on. We can go back with that one. Next trip down we put those rings back. Now tomorrow, people, I thought I might run Agni out. I haven't done Pindle skin runs, at least for one part of tomorrow's stream. I thought I might do 100 Pindle skin runs, which I haven't done for a long time. Yeah, Fortitude, yep, if I ever get round to playing ladder rune words, that'll be one of the first things on the menu. Oh, that's a unique. So I've still got Mana Steel off this thing. I just need him doing physical damage. The other thing I should point out is a little bit, oh, small charm. It's a little bit more difficult to read my tablet. This is not directly under the computer monitor, it's actually slightly off to one side and back a bit. No. $3,500, yeah. Javelins, 90, we're still relatively well off. We want the venerable. Just trying to think, when was the... No, we're... Okay. Oh, okay. I must have a... So I'll see if I can look over this. At least have a look on the Discord when I get home tonight. Another remake there. Where is it? There. Oh, they're not even minions. That one's a minion. There's just no point to this. Right. No, let's give them a miss. We can handle the Doom Knights though. Oh no, let's just do that. Right. See that key 27 looking, that ring, dual that 6% Man of Steel and the 8% there, geez, it made a big difference the way this character plays. Oh, there's a fire shrine. I'm told you can do a lot of damage to Diablo with a fire shrine. We don't normally need mana potions at this stage. $25. Right, now let's go on. Because we're going to need them for the Grand Vizier's pack.
Hello.
Yeah, there's some sort of function going in the library here about East Timor, and people are paying attention to that.
Not in town.
Let's go back a bit, shall we? I'm a bit baffled why. So if we do this with Smyple on players 7 or something, we get fewer Stormcasters coming out of the seal than we do with players 3 here. I don't really know why. Oh, a dollar. Geez, I can hardly see it. Look at the amulet. Not really. Nope. Yeah. Nah, not good enough to keep, I think, Jordan. Oh, there's a unique. Geez, I'm having trouble with that mouse pointer. That Joe stuff is probably worth full gold. Let's have it in fact. Oh, well, key 27. I would, well, put it this way, I've certainly have no qualms about starting characters in Act 5 for purposes of a socket quest. But, geez, lost years of single player characters. Oh. Geez, so what sort of gear would you expect to give? I've never used Hero Editor. In fact, I've only ever heard about it. He's done most of the work there. Yeah, I was key 20. Just my thoughts. It's up to you. I don't really have too much of an opinion on it. Certainly, when I'm starting a character, I wish to keep, and develop right through. Then I do start. In fact, that's where I started streaming with my fire-based sorceress Agni Astra, who I may run tomorrow. Against Mephisto, but again I thought it was part of the fun to start the character from scratch. But I must admit it would be harder. I was playing with most of the game's best gear. I was giving, that was part of the fun of levelling up the character. Oh, we tackle this lot, players 3. Oh, hello Daniel. Sorry, I didn't see your first comment there. Daniel, I wasn't planning to do this as a stream, but that's fanaticism too. Whoops. Whoa, that could have turned very nasty. No, I don't even know how Hero Editor works. I suppose it's a matter of your own enjoyment of the game. I don't mind playing the characters through. We're going to run up, not from there. We're going to run up, folks. Bit wary of that fanaticism aura and cursed. Yeah, Jorm, possibly could have kept going. There's just no point. I just can't throw up town portals all that fast, particularly with the Cast Raven Amazon. Where is he? There he is. Right. Geez, it's very nearly down anyway. We'll go for 8. Just for the extra experience, people. I don't see... Yeah, thanks Daniel. I said I'm going for about another hour. I'm only in here because I had to cancel an appointment from yesterday because of the terrible weather and do it again today. And the rescheduled time didn't make going back all that convenient, so here I am. Let's have a look at the blade. Oh, hang on, we've still got stuff in there, haven't we? Let's do that. Oh, let's have a look at the blade talons anyway. Lochaber axe is the meat scraper. I've got enough of those. Chain mail. Chainmail, sparkling mail.
Good day.
Hail to you, champion.
What do we do here? I think this function in the library, people, is it sounds like it's a book launch. Something to do with East Timor, whatever it is. Just let me have a mouthful of water here, people. We're in... No, right, let's go back to players 3. And where we go from here? We have... I've never expanded it. No, we had the lightning immune things. We'll give that a miss. Oh. Let's see if we can get some mana potion, but they were bound to need them. I think we've got a 1 in 4 chance of not getting lightning immune mages in here. Enough javelins. Let's do that. We're bound to have mages. Yep, there we go. But what a set of maps this character has. Oh, come on. Jeez, I've got the escape keyed on the mouse too. Right, let's do that. I normally load them into the belt. And I reckon we've got a group of champions just round to our left. Round this corner. Yep. Just trying to think when I last got a really good drop out of the ancient tunnels. There's mage plate. Let's have a look at that. Oh, ethereal mage plate with 3 sockets. What can you do with that, he wonders? Not much, really. Okay. Alright, Jorma. Oh, fair point, Daniel. No, I'm back on players 3. I'm taking things a bit on the slow side. We've almost gone past there, mate. just try running past them. Oh, you can't see them. Diamond nail, not ethereal. Now, I'd have to run back past them again. Look in the rat's nest. No. Now, sometimes there's a unique down at this bottom left corner. And there it is, yeah. Hello, Retro Mandrick. Thank you, Jorm. Yeah, no, Retro Mandrick. I've just found. I'm in the Hellforge plate, not ethereal. I'm just in the city, the nearest biggest city. This is where I used to stream from, Retro Mandrick. I just asked if there was anybody on the stream who remembers me streaming from the library. Now, yeah, there's the one guarding the chest. Oh, mana burn. Nope. Well, I'm still picking up Talrunes. Oh yes, Daniel. Yes, that's true. I got a copyright strike for that. What happened to my voice? I'm using a headset microphone, Retro Mandrick, and because I'm in the library, I do tend to speak a little bit more quietly. That might account for the difference, I think.
So, this is the site of Andariel's atrocities. What you need?
Excuse me. Sorry, people. Coughing fit. Where we go now? The pit. There's no point to that. There's a unique group anyway. I don't know what's going to drop. We did get it, yeah, right. Okay, we've got the potion. Oh, well, that's a unique. That one's just a minute cold. What happened to the map? Whoop, that one's immune to lightning. If the mercenary will keep up, we'll have a go. Really? Oh, mana burn as well, let's go in there. Pointless, let's go over there for the moment. I might put up, just get up quickly, people, and oh, there's a unique, and see if this person speaking is anybody well known. Wasn't there an archer over there? That's an archer. Where is it? Oh, it's another unique. I think it's Reaper's Toll, Daniel. Yeah, this is a Reaper's Toll, and I've put into, what was it? I think a 39%. I did have a Nephrune for many levels. In fact, only recently would be a better way of saying it. Only recently have I taken out the Nephrune because he's such a high level and put in, I think, a 39% enhanced damage duel. So can I just, what am I going to do here? Let's wait for the next town trip. I want to just see if this person's speaking. Let's clear out this area. I'll have a quick look and see if this is anybody well known. At least in Australia anyway. Oh, Emerald will have.
I am overburdened.
Just let me take the headset off, people. No, I've never found Ethereal Reapers either, Retro Mandrick. Yep, no, I've got a few of them. We're going to change around Bludger's equipment. Let me have a quick look, people. I'm just going to take the headset off. Be back in 30 seconds. Yeah, Daniel and Retro Mandrick, I found a lot of Reaper's Tolls. I must have found about 30 of them. But I've never found an ethereal one. It's nobody I recognise, people over there, but it seems to be a book launch of some substance. Oh, Cura Shield. Oh, I'm after a resistance one, people. I want to make the Runewood Sanctuary and try and top 100 resists. Just for the sake of doing it, really. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, George. So Nightbot's give him a potion. So Nightbot seems to be, yeah, Nightbot's clearly joined in. I'll remind you people, I can't get to the Discord at the moment. But it's not bringing up the timers, but okay, so be it. Remember it did that the other night too. Oh, that's a unique devil king. Jeez, now that's a rarity in here. That's very rare. That's it. Thank you, yeah, thank you, Jorm. That was unusual, getting a unique devilkin in there. Sometimes there's unique just down here. Oh, that was a unique too. So Nightbot's clearly working. Well, partly working anyway. Tell you what, we might go down and visit Andariel too. Not much point to it, but... Oh, cows we can do with this character easily. Since I put that amulet on, I'm less inclined to run cows because it can clear other things much more fluently. But cows is always... well... Okay, archers. Unique archers. Now this is where the knockback on the gloves is really good because it allows the mercenary to get across and use his lifesteal. Bad out of javelins. Yep, retro mandric, yes. Arguably, that's certainly... oh, there's another one. Okay. Yeah, you're right, retro mandric. I did find such a jewel. It's worth having on this particular character because once the treachery, there's 45 attack speed there, another 20. Basically, the total attack speed is 80, so that's passes a break point. Oh yeah, geez, but good luck on fight. That's probably the rarest piece of equipment on this character is that jewel. What are we doing here? We want the ruby. We want the ruby. Hang on, that's not going to work. Just throw stuff on the ground. Let's do that. Let's leave it behind. I don't need a full rejuvenation potion that badly. I think cows is coming up, people. I've put on the banner about running Smiple. Let's do that. Yes, it does join. Yep, sometimes there's in here in the pit level 2. There's usually 2. Sometimes 1. Sometimes 3. The worst one is Bludger. I've actually had it happen on Bludger's map that there's a shaman area, and apart from all the shamans and devilkins, I've had it generate up to 4 uniques, and there's just with their accompanying packs, and there's just stuff everywhere. Let's have a go at Andariel. Oh, let's get some more javelins. Yep. Geez, this...
Good to see you.
Particularly on Bludger's map, Jorm, I do know where the most... I've run it so often now, I know where the most likely places to generate uniques is. Come to think of it, we'll tell what we'll do before we do anything else. What are we, players 3? Let's have a quick go at Pendleskin, though we may need to bail out of this awfully quick.
Oh, Neelathog's home away from home.
Is that charge attack? I reckon you should always have a go at Pendleskin. Oh, can we go back through the others? Yeah. Ah, that's just no point. Yeah, now, Dobrunsky, I got a spreadsheet from the, in fact, Jorm, that spreadsheet I sent you, one of the pages on that spreadsheet gives you the number of uniques that each treasure class 85 area can generate, supposedly, but it's definitely wrong. It's definitely incorrect, because it says, for example, in the pit level 2, you can generate no more than 2 uniques, but you can definitely get through. I've had it happen numerous times. Right. What do we got here? 620. If we go Andariel cows, I'll need about 10 minutes to pack up. That may about see things out. I might as well have a go at the unique groups, so I don't know what I can reasonably expect of them. You know, it's definitely there, Jorm, yeah. But as I said, it's of no value because I don't think it's right. Oh, Monster Shrine, let's see what we get. Oh, sorry, that's my mouse, folks. Me not pressing the keys correctly. Oh, no, I didn't even mean to do that. No. Let's have it on. Spiral Town Purple, I think we can do. Oops, that's a unique route, surely. No, it's not. Charm, Grand Charm. Too many potions. No. Oh, way too many potions. We're going to sell some off. There's normally a unique here. And there's normally another unique just down here, which I've almost come to is always the same as the one in the corner. I think I'm just about formed that opinion. Right. Nope. We are full up with potions. It just popped into my mind last year with Agnestra. Was it Agnestra? We got a Vex rune in this room. One of the Devilkins dropped one. Oh, there's Duriel Shell. Would we get another ethereal one? No, we wouldn't. What's the defence? 167. We're going to give a miss, people. I know I have a number of them, and they're all, much as I like Duriel Shell, the one ethereal one I've ever got, I upgraded to a great Halberg. Just trying to remember whose character's got that. Whose mercenary has that? Oh, it's another group of afflicteds. Alright. Don't take... Oh, it's another bunch. Oh, it's okay. Alright, double unique group it is, surely. Oh, there's the... Yeah, it is too. It's a double unique group. Alright. Yeah, that's where it was. In essence we are avoiding... Oh, is that a unique ring? Oh, it is too. That's a unique ring, people. Okay. Large shield is the Storm Guild. There's the unique Chris. So we got 3 uniques in here. Alright, here we go, people. Unique ring is... Actually, that's not bad. That may be the best one I've ever found. I reckon that's better than the one I'm carrying. 242, 243. 15 to dexterity, 20 to dexterity. No, we'll stick with the one we've got. So I didn't see the... I thought dexterity was fixed. Still, it's a nice boost to attack rating. In fact, I think that's bottom for dexterity, is it? Still, it's not too bad a drop. In fact, we got 3 uniques in there, so it was worth going down there. What do we got? Yep, cows, folks. Cows, cows, cows. That'll be, I think, a pretty neat finish if we can do cows. That usually takes some measure of time. Geez, everything in here's immune to lightning. I should ask too, have people been looking at Mr. Llama's playthroughs? You know, just with how to play. I have to say, the couple I've looked at, I have to say I rather enjoyed them. Thank you, Retromandric, yeah. Let's do that. Where'd worked leg go? Right. Oh, flawless amethyst we will definitely have. Yeah, I just like to see, because, I didn't think, see, the ones I still look at are Mr. Llama's speedrunning videos. I still look at those every now and then just to see if I can figure out how to read the maps. But I thought they were rather entertaining, I have to say. He's up to about 66,000 subscribers though, wow. Yep, it's long, yeah, but even so, I could well imagine, put it this way, if I was to log on and see that, that's the sort of thing, I don't normally look at other people's streams because they're on funny hours of the night. But that's not bad. Now we're definitely players 3. We have enough javelins. Don't normally need battle and orders in here. And here's where this the leech on that amulet is now worth its weight, because you're not forever running around for mana potions. Really banked on the D4 hype, yep, but I wasn't really expecting too much else though. In effect, he's doing, let's have a look at that Hellforge plug. He is doing, not a theory. He's doing Blizzard's work for them, but, you know, Blizzard, I'm assuming, are they desperate? Oh, geez, we need scrolls. They want, you know, they want as much publicity surrounding Diablo 4 as possible. Yes, I noticed Dobrunsky had put up a video about, you know, David Berwick, the two Schaefers, very nearly losing the lot. Something went wrong, or they didn't. Something went wrong, and they nearly lost the lot. Just not too far from Diablo 2's original release. That's a unique. Flawless Ruby we will have. Scroll of Town Portal we definitely want. I hope that fast one wasn't the... No, it's not. I hoped it wasn't the Cow King. No, I never thought they would, to me it just didn't make any sense to remaster Diablo 2. You're dividing your resources, you had to, and large chunks that would have had to been rewritten. Okay, well, we'll just have to be content with what we've got, I think. The only possibility I could see is if Diablo 4 turned out to be such a success. Oh, even that I consider to be unlikely. What have we got? 6:32. Don't know what we'll do after this, folks, if we get through this cow game. I've got about an hour before the train leaves. That's more than I'm going to buy something for tea tonight. So that was an amethyst, definitely. I keep on hoping a Cham rune will drop for some reason. Oh, there's an Ort anyway. And a flawless skull. There's definitely an amethyst there, back there somewhere. Right, let's have a look. Yep. What was there? A skull? Ooh, sorry folks, I've hit the wrong key there. Let's do that. Where was that skull? Oh, there's an Ammon rune. Where was the skull? Perhaps there wasn't a skull. Alright. Yeah, that's the risk too, Jorm. That's a risk too. They won't... yeah. I've seen that opinion expressed, that people don't want the Nerith Master because they're afraid they'll ruin it. I've seen that one a few times. Oh, battle orders. Not really necessary here. Clog for potions, pretty close. $6.35, people. Yep, somebody just said it's definitely a book launch. Lord Amethyst we don't need. $12.21, right, that's it.
Greetings.
I'll tell you what, people, I'm not actually playing as much as I have done, but even with that restriction, it's not been a great month for drops. Yes, Jorm, there is. Well, I haven't. But yeah, they're making the sort of final speeches now. I'm still surprised that you people even show up for this, to be perfectly honest, but thank you for that once again. Looks like the book launch is over. God, I wonder if I was to put this up on a television, would anybody come and look at it? We might just find some other place. So we're going to finish the next 5. I don't feel like bringing another character just for a few minutes. There's a gem of some description there, drop. Oh, a couple of them. Sorry people, I'm just looking rather late in the day. Geez, I might even be getting some sun on the notebook screen here. There's some heard an amulet. Oh yeah. Actually, that's what's happening, Pete. I'm actually seeing the sun coming in behind me despite my position. Just let me turn that over. Ooh, that's getting a bit unpleasant. Right, okay. I should be facing the other way, I now realise. Okay. .40, it's too early. It needs to go on for another 10 minutes or so. Geez, I wasn't banking on this. Alright, let's at least put this stuff in the stash. We've got a fair few things out of that. Okay, there's a perfect amethyst coming up. Oh, we got a couple. Geez, we've got excess. Let's do it that way. Alright, we've got just a few gems. Where's a reasonably safe place we can go for the last few moments? Maggot Lair's not going to be suitable. Trav Carl doesn't fan. Crystalline Passage? Gonna get so we've got the map anyway. Oh, yeah, it's getting a bit sunny, people. Hang on, let's just get these javelins repaired. Just for the last few minutes, we'll just go. If anybody's got any suggestions, what's a likely area? Please say so. Just want to pick somewhere fairly safe because of the amount of sun. In fact, I've even got the full map here. I think we might. I'm hoping we won't get too many lightning immunes. What was that? Immune to cold. Let's see if we can get. I am having some trouble seeing here. Where can we go? Let's go up round this way. Alright, nothing that's inherently lightning immune. Geez, I can hardly see my tablet either. Alright, we will just keep going for a few more minutes. About another 5 minutes, people. Then I'll have to... Whoa. Where's the mercenary? Well, this seems to be... Well, I don't know what... The champion group? Let's see if we can just fill out the map if I give myself something to do. We might even trigger the evil urn. I'd like to clear a bit of space around an evil urn though. Well, that's a champion. Unique rather. Okay. We've got 9 people in chat. I said we're about, yeah, within about 5 minutes of stopping. We are cursed, are we? Javelins, enough. Okay, here we go. No, just... Oh, come on. Clearly I've just come through this when I was just playing the character through the game. If there's nothing lightning immune here, I dare say we could generate a different bunch of monsters, of course. Actually, perhaps I'm not playing the... That's another unique. Another unique. Don't think we can drop really good items here, but certainly real easy going if it were not for the sun. Oh, we've left out some of the map too. I'll have that. Oh, let's try that drifter, you know, those little side cabins. So that can turn pretty nasty. What's that? Alright, this will, so let's get up to this area up here. Now one of these is always guarded by a group of champions, and this one certainly is anyway. Frozen... Oh, this is where... Oh, this is enormous. Let's go back to doing the map, I think. What do we got? Oh, now what? A little bit of the map down there, isn't there? Let's do that corner, people, and that might have to be it. Yeah, we're just coming up to 10 to 7 here. So mind you, there's been no announcement. I tell you what I'll do, people. I'm happy to keep going after 7 o'clock. We'll just keep going here, people. And... Oop. Just the sun is actually becoming quite awkward. Oh, hello, Achilles, is it? Yep. Yeah, sorry, we're not too far off finishing Achilles. I'm actually streaming from the library today. From a library near a... Now, isn't there one of these other things? Alright people, let's have some suggestions. I don't want to get in the frozen river. Let's get the javelins repaired. We're going to wait until I get the announcement to clean up and clear out. But I reckon this book launch is going to delay matters a bit, so we might as well keep going. I did mean to ask Achilles. Is it Achilles or Achilles with an A? Oh, no map at all here. All right, let's see. Let's hope we don't get anything unpleasant. Serpents, pit vipers. No, wraiths we can manage. Frozen creepers. Now, do we get any mana steal off frozen creepers? Perhaps we need a bigger bunch of them. Achilles, thank you. Flawless amethyst. Thank you. Alright people, I've just got, rather than do an announcement, I've actually just made the call then. So let's do this. Geez, whole pack of scrolls of identify. Alright people, looks like I'm going to have to call it quits here. Yeah, I'm sorry people, let's just do a couple more here. Oh, this is fairly easy going too. Oop, champion group, unique group, yeah, okay. Battle orders is down. Okay people, we'll have to see what it drops. Serpent skin armour, socketed swirling crystal. Oh, there's an evil urn, that'll generate a unique group. There's another one. Let's do that. Okay, let's have a go at that evil urn. Oh, a flawless topaz. Gee, we've got a stack of gems. Right. Okay, people, here we go. Once I get on javelins, that would be vastly helpful. Grand Charm. No. Alright people, that I think we'll have to do. Let's have a quick look in. No, I do not Retromandric. I do not work here as a librarian at all. No, I've retired Retromandric. I no longer have to work at all. There's a perfect emerald. Alright people, look, I'll have to call it quits here, though otherwise the book won't, they've just been given the warning. Okay, I'm going to exit the game here. I'm just going to Alt Tab out. If you'd just like to make any this should be the normal Saturday stream tomorrow. I said this was sort of an extra one, but this arrangement in YouTube has flummoxed me a bit, but I may get the same thing tomorrow. Okay, people, any final comments? It's been a pretty. We haven't got anything valuable. I'm glad the thing's just up and going as it's meant to work. I may try this method of instigating the stream tomorrow. Okay, if I just do, whoops. Oh, I haven't even got a display, people. Alright people, your screen's gone blank there, okay. Yeah, I'm on my notebook. I've never really fully restored it from when it crashed. Let's do... Thank you, Jorm. Thank you, Retromandric. Anybody else, 'cause it's about time that I'll start to get cranky in a moment. Alright, thanks. And that's, yep, thanks Achilles. Alright people, it is time to call it quits. Thanks once again.